Hi everyone, this is Becky with Feathered Nest. Today I'm going to show you how I decorate for Easter. I typically decorate the same areas in my home for each season or holiday. One of those is my entryway, which is where we're at right now. The other is our powder bath, our dining room, the pedestals, the glass dome pedestals in my kitchen, the fireplace mantle, and sometimes my breakfast table and coffee table will be decorated. But let's go ahead and start here in the entryway. I'm standing in the foyer, and right in front of the foyer is a small octagonal octagonal shape like this style little vestibule, and it has a chandelier, and below that I have a pedestal table that I always decorate for each holiday and season. Most of these items remain the same year-round, such as my cherubs that are here, my pedestal frame, my candy vase, and my candy platter. These items all stay here, but then I will add to and change it up just a little bit. So let me go ahead and show you what I've done for Easter. Like I said, the candy platter is always here. Sometimes I will go ahead and change the platter if I have a seasonal platter, that coordinates with whatever season or holiday. But this is typically the one that's here year-round. And the candies are also the same candies that I use all year round. I keep Werther's over here. I keep Hershey Kisses here, and Raisin or Raisin, however you spell or pronounce these candies. The Hershey Kisses I do change out with the season, and I just renew these other ones. As they start dwindling down, I will add more to them. But the Kisses I change out with the season or holiday. And these are, and that's because they make them, Hershey Kiss makes different seasonal candies. So this is their Easter package. So that's what's here. This is just a little artificial bird nest and, eggs inside of that. And then over here, what I've added is the lamb. And the sign that's always here, I do change out what is said in the frame, and obviously Easter celebrates our Christ that has risen from his grave, and so it says he is risen. And then over here is my Hershey candy bar vase, and then I also keep little artificial hydrangeas in that year-round. So I've added the the lamb, the wording here, and these Hershey Kisses. And I also change out what goes in my cherub's hands. They have a little burlap Eastery colored ribbon and a little sheer colored Easter ribbon that coordinates with my lamb's ribbon. And each one of them are holding, like I said, the different little eggs. And around the table, because this has to be visible from all sides, so on this side, I have just some of the large ceramic eggs. So it like I said, changes a few of the items as the seasons and holidays change. Coming around to the side over here is a powder bath, and I typically only decorate this little tiny corner shelf that tucks right in here nicely. So I typically will only change what goes on here. And right now it has the little glittered Easter eggs, and this is just a little Mark Roberts rabbit that's sitting in there with some eggs. And that is typically all I will do as far as decorating in my powder bath. And then over here through this little hall, we just left the little vestibule, and I have our dining area. And this also has items that stay the same year-round, such as my floral arrangement. It sits on a little turntable that holds relishes, and you can put different little foods and things in there. Also, what typically stays are my salt and pepper shakers, the little crystal candle holder, and the vase. Sometimes I will add a little strip of ribbon or crafting paper if there's a birthday or just some sort of holiday that I want to add a little tag to and put on that. Sometimes the flowers will have a little extra or change according to the holiday or event. And then typically I keep the chargers. I do have different color chargers, so sometimes those change, but I do change out a, have a charger there. And then I keep a white plate, and then sometimes this plate changes to a colored or themed plate. And as far as adding to this table, so I just showed you everything that stays the same, but adding for Easter, I added the little grapevine carrots and these oversized ceramic eggs right here and right here. This is just a candy dish, and it has an upright style egg. It doesn't lay down on the side. So I removed the lid on my candy dish and inserted this ceramic egg here. And I do like this look. I may change next year and add some of these to the plates for each plate. I do like that look, but it is a little more inconvenient if we decide to eat at this table. I like to make it as easy as possible so that we can just set our plates on top of this plate to eat. So that would mean, having to remove one more item. So I'm not sure if I'll do that, but I like the way it looks. If you have a table that you don't use and just decorate it for fun, I think that's a fun little look. But we sometimes eat in here, so I like to make it easy. So that's why there's just the carrot, and it can just be placed right up here if we decide to eat in here by setting our plate right on top of this one. So that is how I have the table set. When I set this, I like to have tall items on the plate, on my table. But when sitting here, you can still see it's a very skinny little vase. And this turntable turns, and the floral pieces don't get in the way of anything. It doesn't hit anyone, but they do hang over. But they don't get in the way. So, and then over here is our dessert buffet area where we hold dessert buffets. And the only thing I decorated on here was on this little tray or tiered tray was add my crystal Easter basket with some white Easter grass and just a little ceramic egg tucked inside that. And, it just coordinates with the table as far as my little crystal candle holders and serving pieces. And I have a thing about chalkboards, so you'll see chalkboards a lot in my home, and I like to decorate those for the seasons or holidays. And then coming around to the kitchen area, I said I decorate on the countertop these little glass domes. These were originally bought for our gingerbread houses that we have a tradition of making and decorating each year. My husband and I decorate one together for this dome, and then my children each have their own dome to put their little houses in. I did not want to have to pack these away each year at the end of Christmas because they'd be difficult to store. I didn't want to take the chance of breaking their little the pedestals that they're on. These are glass, so I didn't want to have to deal with that. So I keep them out all year round and then just change out the items that go in here seasonally or whatever event. I did, however, decide to, and I have to go purchase one more of these, which I just got these this year. So I did decide to go purchase one more of these, which I haven't done quite yet, but I decided I used to have a little jar here, but I decided it never got filled with things, so I took it out, and I decided I wanted to put whatever I have in this, in the domes, I also want right here so that it will coordinate, and it also gives just a little hint of whatever theme or holiday it is. So just wanted to show you how that will be done and why I did it, or am going to be doing that. So that is the dome area. And then like I said, here's another chalkboard in our little breakfast nook. And for the breakfast table, I don't like to load it down with stuff because a lot of times we will play our family games at this table. So I need to be able to clear it away quickly to do that. So this plant is always here, but I did tuck in a little floral spray that's on just a little pick, and I kind of just stuck it in there. It's just a very dainty, very subtle piece. And then I tucked a little rabbit in here in the greenery. So if we decide to play a game, I just lift off the plant in bunny. It doesn't take any time. Coordinate my chalkboards with whatever theme. And then over here's my fireplace mantle that I said I like to decorate. This just has our little artificial bunnies, and I have them all kind of lined up here. And this plant, I'm not quite happy. I kind of want to make, I don't know, maybe put some floral picks or something in here. It's a new home, so I am still playing with what I do with it. After Christmas, our big round clock that was right here stopped working. We couldn't get it to work again, so I am on the hunt for another big round clock, but it does look a little bare right now, so that's something that I'll be changing. And then sometimes I like to put just a little bit of something on my coffee table. And right now I just have a very small dish of candy that sits in here. So that's it on how I decorate for Easter. When I do go shopping for holidays and themed items to go with holidays and events, I typically go with my areas in mind, because I know that I decorate the same areas, so I look for those items that will go in those areas instead of just going and picking out a basket full of cute little Easter decorations and then getting home and saying, where can I put this? I will typically go, I know what my areas are, and I will look for items that go in those specific areas, and that way I'm not wasting money and returning items and have clutter all over the house with, all these little tiny tchotchkes all over the house, that kind of just make it look cluttered. So I typically decorate just those certain areas. Now, I do have to admit that Christmas has a whole different look. So anyway, I hope you have fun decorating your own home for Easter. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.